Hello everyone, I'm taking this video to give you an update on our documentary project. A lot has happened since October. The first and most important thing that I can say is that we went to Tennessee in November to meet with Greg and Kathy. Needless to say, they were adorable, very generous. So I was with my sidekick Emmanuel Durand, and after that first day we were like, this is a dream, pinch me. Something really bad happened during the night after the shoot. It's been described by Greg and Kathy in a podcast recently. The podcast is called Rabbit Holes. Kathy had a near-death experience. Greg saved her all right, but was really close to being catastrophic. So the following morning I received a message from Greg informing me of the situation, and Greg felt concerned about the rest of the interview, and I was like, come on man, you've had a terrible experience and you're experiencing PTSD, so you have to rest. You have to regroup with Kathy, and the interview, it's nothing. You can do it anytime, so focus on that. So Emmanuel and I, we went sightseeing in Tennessee and North Carolina. So we were checking on Greg and Kathy regularly, and the evening before we went back to Europe, they called us and said, come after dinner. So we went over and they told the whole story, and we could see with our own eyes that Kathy was indeed feeling much better. So it was a relief, really. It would have been difficult to go back to Europe not knowing about Kathy. So we had a nice evening, scary evening because of the stories, but nice enough. And we were on our way to leaving Greg and Kathy when Greg said, hey, didn't you have stuff for me to sign for the crowdfunding for your film? And I was like, yeah, of course, but don't want to be a pain in the ass, really. And he was like, no, come on. And he did an extensive signing session, which I'm grateful for, and I'm currently preparing this stuff to be available for the crowdfunding. So what happened since November? A lot of writing and concepts for the film, and there was a lot of networking included to reach out to other participants for the film. And I'm happy to say that I have scheduled a date for an interview with Bernard Hinault, who is obviously, with Greg, the most important actor of the story. So the idea is to do with Bernard what I did with Greg, which is an interview on the bike and also a sit-down interview. So I'm anxious and excited. I'm confident that I know what I'm doing. So I want to keep you informed regularly. I'm not sure of the frequency of these kind of posts. Greg is committed to the project. He wants to finish the shoot, but at this moment I have no idea when we are going to be able to finish. It's going to happen in Europe, in the US, this summer, later this year. I have no idea. I've bought cameras like this. It's 360, which means in the editing room I can show you everything around the camera. I made this choice because for me it's the closest thing to being on the bike with us. The other choice was to have multiple cameras or a car in front of us, but in my experience it's not as private and confidential as I want it to be. So the great point of these cameras is the intimacy. The low point is image is not always the best. Sometimes you have a few pixels, especially in low light, which was the case when we went to see Greg. Weather was good, but light wasn't great. There was a lot of clouds, so you can see pixels on the image. But I'm fine with it. I'm not looking for the best looking picture. I'm looking for the most authentic and intimate story. 360 cameras are great for this. You can, in post-production, you can choose your angle. So I can film myself, I can film the rider I'm talking to, I can film in front of us, if there's something. But it takes a lot of time to edit because there are so many options. So I know it's gonna be a gigantic work, I can assure you. Just to give you an idea, I shot the interview of Greg and myself at 5.7K. There was 90 minutes of footage and it took 33 gigabytes of data. I need to do multiple saves to be sure not to lose anything. I'm working on a teaser video of the interview with Greg for the crowdfunding so that you know a bit more about what you're investing in, and hopefully you will like it and you will want to see more. I hope you're as excited as I am about the whole project. I'll keep you posted more frequently in the future. I hope this video finds you in good health and that you're having the best time of your lives. Take care of yourselves. See you on the road.